What's up, everybody? It's Clint from the Diehard MMA podcast. This show was filmed exclusively for odds.com. Make sure you click the link below, check it out. Make sure you drop a like, and good luck on all your action. Next up, we got Nik Lentz taking on MikeGrundy, and this is a spot where, man, I'm a huge fan of MikeGrundy. I've tried to back him in his last couple fights. I took the opportunity, a bad opportunity, to bet him in his last fight when he fought Movsar Evloev. I took my one shot at going against Movsar Evloev. Never again. And Grundy nearly got him in that first round with a Darce choke, which is one of his go-to moves. The dude is a massive high-level wrestler, a Commonwealth bronze medalist, huge squeeze on him. He's blending wrestling with submission really, really well, in my opinion. But his striking is a work in progress. He's very stiff and rigid on the feet. He is explosive and fast, hits hard when he does let go, but he's still not quite all there yet. He's a guy that could, with some training, get there. We would kind of be taking a shot in the dark to say, hey, maybe he's improved in his next fight, but we have yet to see the proof of that improvement actually materializing in the fight. His opponent here, though, Nik Lentz, longtime UFC mainstay, really had a rough go of it, kind of getting to that end of his career type of situation where we like to look and fade, but he's a strong wrestler. He's got good movement, good footwork. This is a spot where Grundy's the better wrestler. He's younger, he's physically stronger, but man, if Nik Lentz can stick and move and play the matador here, he is not dead to rights in this fight. I initially thought that I was going to be hammering Grundy here in this spot, but it opened up minus 125, just a little bit of juice on Grundy, and if I had got that spot, I probably would have taken it. He's sitting at minus 165 now, and I just think that's a little bit too wide. I don't really want to pay that price tag on a guy. The UFC is setting this fight up. I feel like it's a spot they want Grundy to win, and Nik Lentz is in fact fading. I know he's going the wrong way in his career, but outside of Grundy just being able to out-grapple and control this guy for 15 minutes, this fight could get really dicey. What do you think, Gianni?
And that's what he's going to have to do. I mean, he's not going to really outstrike him. It's not like that's what Grundy's great at. You know, he averages 4 takedowns per 15 minutes. You know what his game is, and that's what he's going to go out there and try to execute. I just think you're paying too high of a price for him to go out there and get that done. I mean, I like like you said, he's younger. I like he's stronger. I like he's going to have the reach advantage. All those things are good. I'm just not too sure I want to back him in this favorite role. The flip side, Lentz, you nailed it. I mean, the experience alone makes you have to look at that side if he's able to stick around. The negative is he hasn't performed well as an underdog, meaning you haven't made money backing him in this spot. I think 3 of the last 4 times he's been the underdog. He hasn't been able to get it done. So it's not really a position that's been favorable to him, meaning when fights that he wasn't expected to win, he hasn't been able to go out there and, you know, exceed market expectations, let alone shock us. So that worries me a little, especially at 36 years old. Mm-hmm. So I don't see enough reason to back the dog. But it seems like a stay away fight for me. Even with the round total, it wasn't anything I really wanted to get involved in when I looked at it. What's it at? 2.5, 2 to 1. You got to lay minus 200 to the over. I should go over, but I don't want to lay minus 200 for that privilege. It looks like a pass.
I completely agree. And this is one that it's frustrating to me because it kind of jumped off the page at me as soon as I saw the tweet that this fight was official. I'm going, I'm going to back Grundy. And then
right. Like, it should be an easy win. He takes him down, controls him for 3 rounds, and I'm going to get my money as long as he don't get finished.
Then I dug into it. I looked at the line, and I'm like, all right, fine.
Yeah, does he really win this fight 2 out of 3 times? Because the lay 160, you got to have some value, right? So you got to at least conclude he should be minus 200, or else why bet it? And I'm not too sure you could reach. I think it's a stretch.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm sitting too. So the pick is Grundy. I do think Grundy wins it more than likely by decision.
The bet is
I don't know if I'm going to bet it.